guys, it's Mica from Mica Makes Art, and yes, I am currently walking. You see, I moved to a new place and the walls are kind of thin, and I don't want to bug my roommates with me doing all these YouTube stuff, so I'm gonna either film them when I'm going somewhere like this, or there are some locations that I thought of where I can just talk where I wouldn't I guess bug people. But yeah, as Tosh suggests, in today's video, I'm gonna stop here for a bit. In today's video, I will be just showing you a picture I painted for my friend, a cute penguin plushie, and just a story time, just a simple, chill video. And ooh, I like the color my hair looks there. But anyway, if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
Hi guys, and the way these videos are going to work, I'm going to give you a general format. And okay, I know I've only done one of these types of videos, but I kind of already want to do more in the future, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So basically, I'm going to describe the piece I'm working on. There goes my English again. I'm going to describe the piece I'm working on the screen, and then I'm just going to go into some stories that I've experienced at some point in my life. So this is a painting that I could have showed a long time ago, but I couldn't show around Christmas because this was a Secret Santa gift for my friend. And I saw this design on Amazon on t-shirts and blankets and pins, but I don't have that kind of money. They were the t-shirt was $30, and I was no. So I was you know what, it would also mean more if I just painted it myself and added some of my own personal touches to the piece. So that's what I did, and update, they loved it. And now with that said, it's time for a random story time. Here we go. Okay, so I've mentioned before on this channel of my very traumatic experience on the Bugs Life ride at Disney World. And first of all, for some context, I am definitely afraid of bugs, unless they're ladybugs or butterflies. Those look cool. But it all traces back to, I forgot the actual age I was, but I think I was 4 or 5. But before we get into that traumatic experience, I think I should describe how the rest of the day before the event happened. First of all, I was with my grandparents, and we used to go to movies, I believe, every Friday to see the new film, and this was my very first time going to movies. I was little, and the movies, I distinctly remember, it was the first Cars movie, and I loved it. I had my little Lightning McQueen plush. It was adorable. So it's late at night, and we decided to go to Walmart because my grandparents need some stuff, and I'm okay. We go to the garden section because I'm also huge into gardening, and flowers, especially sunflowers. Little Mica loved to garden. So I was walking around, my grandparents were close by because once again I was 5. And then it happened. It happened so fast. Little Mica couldn't even process it. But as I was walking around, this, no joke, or especially to a little 5-year-old, giant stink bug just flies onto little Mica. And I gave the loudest, someone was killing me scream, to the point where someone called the cops, and the workers that were inside the garden section at Walmart came out and were all freaked out. I was oh my goodness, what happened? And also keep in mind, the bug left a long time ago, which is fair considering once that it's the second the bug got on me, I started jumping around, I started screaming and moving in all these directions, so the bug was yeah, I'm out of here. But anyway, the workers come in, I said, and they look to my grandparents and me, and they're is she okay? To which my grandparents give a little laugh, because gotta admit, it's kind of funny if you were there in the moment, gotta say. And they're yes, she's fine, there was just a bug. And there, I think, started my big fear of bugs. And now it's time for a story called The Time My Friend Was Way Too Impressed at Something That He Really Shouldn't Have Been That Impressed At. And yeah, that's kind of a long title, but we'll just jump into the story. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to my friend's Girl Scout award, and I'm there with another one of my friends, and we're sitting in the audience, everything's fine, it's a really lovely place. The ceremony goes through, it's a lovely ceremony, my friend gets their reward, everything's great. And then, afterwards, there's some snacks, some food, just mingle and such. And then my friend, not the one getting the award, the one that was sitting in the audience with me, gives this little gasp, and I'm I just turn in his direction, and I'm are you good? And that's when I see his expression. Keep in mind, I'm 17, and I think he's 18 at this time, but his face looks like he just found the last golden ticket from Willy Wonka. At this point, I'm excited. I mean, something that caused that sort of expression out of someone, it had to be amazing, right? What was I about to look at? And he goes, Mica, these, Look at these! I didn't know these existed! And my eyes go to his hand and the stack that he was gesturing to. And they were mini water bottles. Yep. Nothing special or limited edition about them. Just mini water bottles, you know, your standard water bottle, except it's like mini. And I'm like, insert the person's name. You know these always existed, right? And he's just like, no. And then he goes home and he's like, oh my gosh, Mom, did you know mini water bottles existed? And his mom is like, honey, go check the garage. And to his surprise, the family had like 3 cases of mini water bottles. These were flavored though. And he's like, my mind has been blown. And what makes this, I believe, even funnier is, I kid you not, he's an award-winning, like, National Science Fair contestant and was so impressed by mini water bottles. Next up is the second and final of the 2 pieces I'll be working on for this video. This goes along with the matching phone case, but I haven't exactly started on the phone case yet. But either way, I think the penguin's really cute. And yeah, I wanted to show the process of me making it because I also just love to make plushies. The next story is one I like to call the time me and my friend accidentally crashed a wedding in our pajamas. Okay, so first some, I guess, like, background information. I've been playing soccer since I think, like, 2nd grade, and for context, I'm currently in college. So, yeah, I've been playing for a long time, and I met a lot of friends in that time. But friendship isn't exactly important in this story. Now, don't get me wrong, friendship is a really important thing, and I treasure all my friends. Especially one that I met in, well, I guess because of soccer, and I'm still friends with them, and they're amazing. But anyway, back to the story. Something that comes along, I guess, with playing in any sports team is you go to tournaments. And in all my years, I've gone to a lot of tournaments, and these tournaments are usually hours upon hours away. Sometimes they're closer, sometimes they're farther. But the general thing there is you normally have to stay in a hotel because you don't want to drive like 8 hours every single day if you have a game like at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I've stayed in a variety of hotels, you know, nothing like awful, like, oh my gosh, there's mold there, oh my gosh, it bugs you. No, I've stayed in, they've been all good for the most part, but some in particular have been, like, downright amazing. Truth be told, I forgot the exact name and the location of the hotel, but they had, like, anything you can think of, the hotel had it. Including, a area to host big events. So me and my friend were exploring this hotel one day, and we were just walking around like, oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Next thing you know, we're suddenly surrounded by people in, like, suits, and then, like, across the way we see a bride, and, like, we look around and they're surrounding us, and we're like, oh shoot. So yeah, we skedaddle out of there as fast as we can. But it's a fun story to tell. Anyway, here's a finished penguin, and time to get to the end of the video. Hey guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it, and personally, I really like how the painting came out and updated. My friend loved it, and the cute little penguin is just so cute, and I can't wait to make more plushies in the future. Speaking of the future, here on out, fingers crossed, I am going to upload at least once a day. So if you enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe for more, and until next time, see y'all soon. Bye.